All right. What's good, chat? Whew. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, little babies. Whoops. All right. Oh. Oh, are we good now? Okay, this has got to work, right? I think that's much better. Yeah, my bitrate was way too high. Yeah, new software yet again. This one shouldn't give us any trouble. So, but yeah, now that we're finally off to the races, how are we all doing? So, if one thing that's noticeably different is now I can share my screen. I needed an encoder for that. Weird that I didn't think to do that before, but then again, how could I have known to at GoFest, really? I didn't really have a program set aside. I was just going to hoof it because beforehand, I didn't even know if I was going to qualify to do lives before I left, which it turned out I couldn't. I didn't actually earn the ability to stream until the end of day 3, I think. Figured it out in the middle of the night. What's up, Armand? All right, let's do this rocket balloon. But so the main goal I have for tonight is I'm going to try and manage some remotes. I don't know if Copenhagen has its in-person raids available right now because it's just totally different time frame. But next time I stream, I'm going to hope to do so at a time where it's actually available to do that. Don't know how I would work that out, but we're gonna try to make it work. All right, what type of grunt was this? Oh wait, I can't check the thing anymore. What the heck? All right. Oh, it's the we don't know grunt. Nice. Ah, okay, so there's a Bulbasaur. That's like a good Shadow Bulbasaur. You guys have anything cool caught in recently? I know there's some cool remote raids going on right now. I haven't really got anything noteworthy since last time, but hopefully we can change that tonight. I want to do some more runs at Shadow Dialga if I can help it. Just before stream, I did a Mega Lopunny and helped one of my friends get the remaining energy they needed. So that's good. Alright. Alright. Shiny? Nah. I really shouldn't get my hopes up for Grunts. Grunts will just kind of be like a random slap in the face if it winds up being shiny. Alright, is it good though? It's spiky. Alright. Oh. Well, you know what? We're gonna crash this Dialga. We're gonna try anyway. Oh, that's a rough... Whoa. Don't want to do that. Yeah, 3 people is not a lot. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do? I'm just gonna see if I can latch on. If I go back here, let's see. Yeah, 3 people is not enough. Really, I'm probably just gonna be paying closer attention to my @raid pane. Oh, also, there's a Shadow Hitmonlee. If anybody wants to try for a shiny Shadow Hitmonlee. So that's cool. I'd do it if somebody else wanted to do it, but that's pretty much the main case where I would. Anyhow, if they renew that that invite, okay, it looks like they restarted that invite. So let me see here. Okay, now there's 4 people. That's actually doable. Dio, I do not spoof. I play 100% legit. Copenhagen Go Fest isn't over, but it ended for the day, I believe. It's just a totally different time frame for them. All right. Hopefully all 4 people stay in this lobby and we can actually get this done. That'd be nice. But yeah, I will totally run with 4 people, especially with the Go Pass bonus that's going on right now. Oh, there we go. There's another person. Yeah, the part of the Go Pass bonus is increased damage and raids from friends, which is pretty cool. But the raid pool that's already here is not very strong. So it's like Sizor and Rockruff and Honage, and that's about it. There's not really much else. By the way, if anybody wants a Dialga, at some point after I finish this one, let me know, because that can be arranged. If anybody wants to add me in game to join, just join the Discord that's in the description, and we can work that out. Subdued, dude. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that can be arranged, Squib. Most certainly. All right. Let's get big whammies. 2768 is not big whammies. 2768 is 110 something off the hundo. All right. I'm not gonna go super hard on trying to catch it. I want to hit the excellent throws as my main. There we go. No shiny, unfortunately, but Shadow Dialga does look very sick. What would I trade for a Mewtwo, says Maria? Well, the good news is, if you're interested in joining the Discord and hitting Forever Friends with me, anybody that hits Forever Friends who subscribed to the channel, I am more than willing to give them a non-shiny Chicago background Mewtwo from when I was there. I have like 50-something, and I don't plan on using all of them, but I would feel really, really bad just kind of deleting them. So, but yeah, if you join the Discord and you ask for my code, get my code, add me, and we hit Forever Friends, I am more than happy to just give you one. So if that interests you, definitely consider doing that, because I will more than happily just do it for pretty much whatever. All right. This Dialga is 13 attack. Yeah, of course, Collector. Yeah. Definitely. Literally anybody who wants one is more than welcome to one, as long as we hit Forever Friends. That is the only thing I care about. It would also help if you have Mewtwo in your decks. So if you have Mewtwo in your decks, that also helps. But by the time we get to Forever Friends, the cost is a lot lower, so I'm not as worried. Yeah. Oh, what will I trade for a Mewtwo, like I'm getting a Mewtwo? Probably, I don't know, I'd do most legendaries. But otherwise, yeah, I'd be happy to just give one away, but also, you know, obviously I'm sure you'd want something for other than a Mewtwo. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'd pretty much do any legendary. Or if there's a shiny you're looking for, I could see if there's something in there. But of course, to hit Forever Friends, I think it's like 180 days worth of interactions, or 90 if you're fast tracking it with the weekly challenge. But weekly challenge invites are first come, first serve. Yeah. No problem, Squid. But yeah, I do pretty much any legendary. I do, you know, a selection of different shinies. Honestly, I could just pull up my remote trade tag to show what I would trade. Yeah, pretty much any shiny in this list, as well as any non-shiny legendary. Yeah, let's legendary and not shiny. How much Stardust would Chicago Mewtwo cost as a Forever Friend? I don't actually know. I don't think very much. It shouldn't be very much, especially if we do it on a Friday. Actually, I don't know if the Friendship Friday bonuses apply to remote trade, so I take that back. How do you remote trade? You hit Forever Friends with somebody, which is the 5th tier of friendship, and that means that once you hit tier 4, you can hit Lucky at a small chance. So if somebody wanted to do a Lucky trade with me, you know, that can happen before you hit Remote Friends, and then by the time you hit Forever Friends, you get to each select 3 Pokemon that you would like. You pick one, then the other person in the trade picks one. I would do a Mewtwo each for one of each of those. I would do Rayquaza probably before I would do the background Necrozma, but you know what? I'd probably do the wormhole just so I could get a trade. Can you add me? Join the Discord that's in the description. When you do that, just ping me. I'm at the top of the list of people in the Discord server. Yeah, just ping me, and I'll drop my code, and I will add you. I think before I do that, though, I should probably litigate my friends list a little bit. You get one trade with each Forever Friend. However, after you do that trade, or after you hit Forever Friends, you start accruing points up to 90 again, which counts toward your next remote trade. So pretty much every 90 points, 90 interactions, which includes the 7 from weekly challenges, you can do another remote trade. Can I add you? I don't have Discord. Maybe sometime in the future. But in the interim, I am a little bit more hesitant just giving out my code to whomever, unfortunately, because I've had it plastered in other places. Sometime in the future, though. So if you frequent the streams, honestly, it would probably be that if I see you like in the next stream, I'll probably add you after that. The frequency is the thing I care about. Just knowing that the gifts will be sent and the viewership is there. So that's the main thing I care about. But I will happily do that if you're in like the next stream. I should be doing at least a couple more this week. My favorite Pokemon. Now, I don't know if you can see at the top of my logo where the crest of the eye is. I have a little bit of a halo over top of it. If you recognize that halo, that is Shedinja. It's actually, where the eye is actually Shedinja's halo. I have a Shedinja motif just in general with my channel. The theme of my Discord server is Shedinja. I've hit Forever Friends with one of my friends twice. Like one more level pass, would I technically get 2 remote trades then? You'd get one, and then you would get one after doing a friendship interaction, because that would count for 1 point. But after you hit the 90 required to get to Forever Friends, which gives you 1, and then you get another 89, you can't earn that 90th point toward a second one until after you do the first one. So you actually stop accruing points with that person when you have 1 stacked and you have 89 points. But yeah, Shedinja is one of my favorite Pokemon, but another one of my favorite Pokemon is Rotom, of which I have a Shundo I got from Chicago. I have several favorite Pokemon. If I had to choose one, I might be in trouble. Yeah, Scoop, no problem. honestly, it's a very new feature, so I can understand like pretty much any number of people not knowing everything there is to know about it. Um, but yeah, it's fairly simple once you get the hang of it, especially after you do one. The only thing about remote trades is if you don't like physically know the person or can't physically like interact with the person or like message them or anything. The only way to do that is through Campfire. Um, it can be hard to arrange the remote trade tag because if they don't have stuff tagged, you can't trade with them. Wait, why? Why was that a dex entry? Wait, why was that a dex entry? What? Why was that a dex entry? Wait, that's so weird. What happened? Wait. Did I go plus a shiny? I did go plus a shiny! When was that? What? Oh! Okay, well, I go plus a shiny at some point. That's awesome! What the heck? That's so cool. All right. We're gonna tag that for the Kanto decks because I don't have Growlithe or Arcanine for that matter. Yeah, okay, sorry. Let me pull up my remote trade tag again. I apologize for the delay there. Whoop. But yeah, so here's all of the legendaries. Yeah, I'd be more than willing to do the Rayquaza. Especially because I know that's coming back in Global Go Fest, and I know I can get more. I think I have a couple just in general. But yeah, I'd be happy to do Rayquaza. I'd be happy to do one Wormhole Necrozma, I think. I think I have multiple, right? See, they changed something about the Apple keyboard, and now everything is a struggle. Yeah, I would do a Wormhole background. I would do Wormhole background Necrozma. I would do Rayquaza. If there was something else you wanted, I could look for it, or if I have it, I'd be happy to try and include it. But as you can see here, I have a lot of legendary Pokemon. So, but yeah, I've got plenty to draw from if there is something you are interested in. Just let me know. But yeah, so anyway, that random Growlithe is pretty sick. That's awesome. Where am I at with my Kanto decks? Oh, the red tipped Smeargle, that's a shiny. Congratulations. Is it gold as well? That's crazy. Congratulations. This one. Right? Hey, Chill Fox, what's up? I would do a Lugia for a Zekrom. Either way, whether I'm getting the Lugia or the Zekrom. Do I have shiny Shinx? Yes, I do. Shinx is actually one of the ones I have the most of. Let's just like categorically. Okay, maybe not the most, but 6, 7 is a lot, and I think I've evolved a couple at this point, right? Yeah, I have the full family. The Luxray is a level 1, which is cool. Yeah, I'd be happy to do Lugia for Zekrom. Yeah. But then, of course, in general, like if you're just interested in getting one of the Mewtwo's with the background, I'm more than happy to throw that your way too. But of course, like when it comes to remote trades, it's like, you know, I do not spoof personally, Chill Fox. No, I pride myself in doing all of my stuff with my device wherever I go when I have the time. I just personally don't. I just personally don't spoof. There's like 3 Zekroms. I would do a Zekrom Squib. If we can get enough people to do a Zekrom, I'll do it. I'll do a Zekrom, like, happily. I still need that shiny. I am not personally comfortable sharing coordinates, so I'm not in a place where I can do that. But I don't know. Yeah, that's just not something I do personally. Why can't my Shadow Dialga learn a move besides Frustration? That is something you can fix during the Team Rocket event that's coming up. I'm going to do a video on it at some point. But basically, the Flying Taxi event that's coming soon that debuts Squawkabilly is going to get taken over by Team Rocket for the second half of it. And during that, you can remove Frustration for, like, literally anything else it knows. I can't wait to go for Squawkabilly, man. Squawkabilly has so many cool colorways to it. Let me get an incense going, actually. Yeah, Squib, definitely. If you RSVP for it now, before you head to it, or if it's not an RSVP, I totally understand. But if it is, RSVP for it now, I can spread invites around. Would anybody else, if we did a Maria to remote trade, when you do add me, which if you show up to a couple more streams, I'm more than happy to add you. We need to hit the 5th tier of friend, which is Forever Friends. So that's like, which I think is after like 180 friendship points. Might be more, might be less. I don't actually know off the top of my head. But yeah, once we do that, we can do a remote trade. It'll show up. It'll show up beneath, like, on the friends page. Like, here, I'll show you right now. Let me find somebody I'm forever friends with. Let's take Rochelle, for example. So Rochelle, you can see I am forever friends with her. I did my 2nd remote trade with her recently. So I have to earn another 83 points to get to my 3rd remote trade. But once I do, unlock each time you have enough friendship points, you can actually look at her remote tradable Pokemon that she has tagged, which you unlock the tag after you hit Forever Friends with one person. I think just before, actually. It might be just before. But, yeah, you can tag any Pokemon you want, including if it's favorited. And then when you go to trade it, you can unfavorite it, and it will offer it up to the other person. But, yeah, it'll look something like this. You can search through it like you're searching through their collection. She doesn't have a Gengar, but that's just an example. But, yeah, so that's how that works. What's my least favorite Pokemon? Ooh, what's a Pokemon I just generically dislike? Can you add me? Definitely consider joining the Discord if you'd like to add me. You could drop your code in the trainer code section and ping me, and I will add you. More than happy to do that. If you hit Forever Friends with me and you would like a non-shiny background Mewtwo from the Chicago Go Fest, I'm more than happy to give you one once we hit Forever Friends if that's what you'd like. And, of course, I have a bunch of other stuff, too. But, yeah, join the Discord if you'd like to add me. How do you tag? You'll unlock the tag once you get close to Forever Friends with a person. I don't have Discord. If you show up to a couple streams, I'm more than happy to make an exception. But Discord is the way that I connect with people I want to do trades with and stuff like that. So it's preferred, especially as like a member of the community. I just prefer it like in general. But if not, yeah, if you show up to a couple streams, I'm more than happy to add you. Let's get the sub raiders in here. Tane, do you would you like a Zekrom? And same with I don't know if Collector's still here, but I don't know if maybe Collector would like one. No, it's all good. Like, if you show up to a couple streams, I'm more than happy to add you. But that's just like a matter of I'm trying to foster a community, and my friends list is pretty topped out as it is, and I have to do some arranging of it. But lately, I'm just trying to sort my collection and share remotes and stuff. So that's my main priority. But if you show up to multiple streams, I'm more than happy to add you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, long-term subscribing to me helps to be able to arrange adding more people. There's another Zekrom in like 20 minutes near me, so I'll RSVP that one too. Yeah, that works for me. We should be able to do it with, I think, 3 or 4 people, actually. Now that I think about it, with the friendship bonus from the Go Pass, it's really helpful. That's the one good thing about this stinking Team Valor event, man. The whole rest of the event is kind of buns, but personally, I think the free access to increased raid damage is really nice. Okay, why does it keep trying to open the remote window? That's driving me nuts. Oh, because it's right next to the X. That's annoying. Just a couple, like 2 or 3. I was only really... I think the only time I shared my code to people who didn't join the Discord was before GoFest. But it's like, I think that was because I just wanted to get raids to as many people as I could. So it'd be like another thing if you were raiding as well. But like I'd be definitely interested in adding you if you'd raid or join a raid. But just as it stands, I only have so much room in my friends list. As you can see, I have like 643 out of 650. So it's like, it's pretty packed out. But I'm more than happy to make an exception if you like show up at pretty much my next live, honestly. But it's just a matter of like, you know, I in exchange for adding you, I'd like to have, you know, like consistency, you know? I'm trying to foster a community, so it's a... Oh. Alright. What else do I want to... I want to swap out of the, that, because I want to put in my primal. Yeah, I'm sorry, Morales, but like in general, just like it would be one of those things where, you know, the value's in if you show up to multiple streams, which I feel like you'd be doing anyway if you add me in game. So if you're interested in doing that, then that shouldn't be too much of a compromise, you know? It's just the trade-off I have to make, because with everybody wanting to add me, I only have so many rooms on the list, so, you know. But if you want the spot, you know, like show up to another stream and say, "Hey, I was there in your last stream. I'll probably remember you." You know. Coolest non-legendary or mythical? It's probably my favorite catch of the year, honestly. This is probably my favorite catch ever. Yeah, Armana, if you want to add that or send that to me, I'll be more than happy to join that RSVP. Do I want this? Okay, I'll join this one. And we'll send out invites for that. All right, sounds good. All right, let's go through this bit. Favorite Pokemon to raid? So, Regidrago is soloable. It's a difficult solo, but you can solo it. I find it to be enough of a challenge that I'm willing to do pretty much every Regidrago I see when I get the opportunity to. Another level to that is... Ooh, we're gonna save this for Ultra League. Another level to that is it's one of my favorite Pokemon just in general, like design-wise, just from how like crazy looking it is. But yeah, I love Regidrago very much. It's probably my favorite Pokemon to raid. That and maybe Honedge. Just like in general, I like Honedge's evolved forms like a lot. But yeah. What is this power up to? Not high enough. For Shadow Zapdos having been in such short supply, I have a lot of pretty not great ones. No problem, Maria. Join the streams at your own pace. You know, whatever works for you. I'm just glad to have people interacting in the community. You know. I don't know if I want to transfer all of these. We're gonna stop like here because I want to have some with 15 attack. Favorite Eevee Evo? Sylveon. Sylveon's a really cool and really powerful Pokemon. Maybe after that, Umbreon. I wish it had more Eevee evolutions, personally. Raikou. There's a background. We're going to save that. I know if it's below, like, 1910, it's not worth it. There's a 12. That's okay. That's a background. That's a background. Well, actually, we'll just go through and tag all the ones with the background. Where are we at? 3 minutes? Getting there. Oh, this is a purifiable 98 with the background. Favorite shiny? Oh. That's a hard one. That's a really hard one. I have like maybe 50 favorite shiny Pokemon. But you're making me pick. Guzzlord. Yeah, I think it's Guzzlord. Guzzlord is just kind of in its own category for me. Like if we look at Guzzlord, if we look at like regular Guzzlord, like it's pretty good, Like, I already love Guzzlord's design, and the yellow with the black is just awesome. But, like, come on. Man. Yeah, it's probably Guzzlord. I know I couldn't pick, but I just did. I just picked. Yeah, it's Guzzlord. Yeah, I love Guzzlord too much. Ooh, we have 5 in this other one. That's awesome. How do you get the star next to its name? So that is a separate keyboard that comes with the app Pokegenie, which is a raid networking app that connects you with people that have raids on them and gets you invites to them. Like that person, you add that person via their code, which they share through the app, and then they add you and they invite you to the raid that you'd like. You can unadd them afterward, but usually they stay on your list like me, and I have to go through them all after. But yeah, so if you add that keyboard in the settings of whatever device you have, it gives you access to this library of symbols that are compatible with Go that you can use in-game to help sort Pokemon. That's what I use, but I personally, after I best buddy something, just keep it to the stars because the stars are super helpful. And I think they look nice. I don't know, also as a slight homage to, I don't know if you guys play the card game, but the old Gold Star cards have a hollow star next to the name. That's why I picked that. But yeah, Pokegenie is also free, which helps. Ethan joined. Welcome, Ethan. Welcome to the Discord server. All right. I should really go through Mewtwo, right? 200 Mewtwo's. 200 Mewtwo's. It's pretty nuts. It's a lot of Mewtwo's. We will get to that after the Zekrom, though. All right. Time for a Zekrom. Walk closer. What are you talking about? Hello? Oh, here we go. There we go. All right. We're going to send out invites. Hopefully somebody joins. That would be nice, but it is doable with 3 people, so that always helps. Realistically speaking, I should be raiding Shadow Groudon remotely. It's like starting tomorrow. It's just difficult because it would happen at an hour where I'm at work. But it's possible with the nature of my job, but otherwise it's... Favorite hundo is my Shundo Rotom that I caught this past weekend. I don't think anything can top that, really. Then my runner-up, though, because I want to give an answer that's not Rotom, because, you know, I can't just say my Shundo Rotom for everything, but my runner-up is probably my silver bottle-capped shiny Origin Dialga with the move. Roar of Time. That's my runner-up. Okay, 4 people, this will be super easy. All right. Good luck to everybody. Oh, somebody left. All right. Okay, there we go. Never mind. We're good. All right. I was worried for a second. I thought somebody left. Alright. Yeah, I need the shiny of Zekrom still. I would really like to get a shiny Zekrom. It's one of those ones where I personally, like, I already have a 98. So once I get that 98 powered up, and I get the shiny, it's like, I don't know. I don't really need to raid it too much more after that. Zekrom down. And we have 2240. That is not great. But not irredeemable, because it could still be shiny. It is! Ooh! Nice! We take that. Nice! So overdue. So overdue. So overdue. Nice! We take that. Squib, sir, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. And now we got this awesome dex entry. Even though that's white blobs at the bottom of the screen. And it's okay. We'll take that. Nice. Such a subtle shiny, but like it works so well. And the green. Oh, the way they did the lighting on him. It like, oh, his like back half of his back lights up. Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, we got the shiny Zekrom. Good stuff, man. All right, where were we? Mewtwo. And no background. And not favorite. All right. A lot of Mewtwo's to go through. Hopefully Squib joins at some point so I can be like, hey, thank you for the Zekrom. You know what we're gonna do? Squib. Squib. The raid was great. The raid was as good as I could have asked for. So that is thanks to you. The raid was fantastic. So thank you for my first shiny Zekrom. Yeah, right? And now I have to lethargically sort through all of these Mewtwo's. I have... Oh, man. We're doing 2 stars, and I don't think I got a 1 star from that, right? Yeah, you can't get 1 stars from raids. Yeah, and I'm more than happy to do more if you got the other one still. I believe somebody sent me one. Might have been Bluey. Yeah, Bluey sent me one. We have 6 people for that. Oh, wait, who did send this to me? Was it Squib? No, it was I think it was Bluey. I'm not crazy. Okay. But yeah. No, yeah, I'm more than happy to do the next one when you get to it. And yeah, we'll go from there. Basically, my main philosophy is that I want to just use my 10 remotes on something that I need still. And I know for the Tapus, I didn't do enough of the Tapus to get the shiny. I think I only... shiny and Tapu. Yeah. So I am missing 3 of the Tapus, and they all had a rotation recently, and I didn't do it because I was saving raid passes for GoFest. So that is a natural trade-off, but it's still frustrating, so... But hey, that's just how it goes. So we got no 2-star Mewtwo's. So now we got to go through the 3s, of which I don't think there are too many that are worth going out of the way for. And then I'm actually gonna break apart my favorite Mewtwo's. As in ones that I have favorited, I think I should say. So this is an 89. These are 91s. These are 93s. That's a good 93. We'll keep that. That's a 96. That's a 96. And weather boosted. That's a 91, but I already have a 91. So yeah, the rest of these can go. Bye-bye. Now, I do have 2,400 Mewtwo XLs, so I definitely will not need to be raiding non-Shadow Mewtwo for a pretty significant amount of time. Hey, Riley. Yeah, I can do raids. If you drop your code, I'll add you quick to do the raid that we're about to hit. I have an RSVP that's going in 20 minutes. I don't have raids on me, but I have an RSVP available if you would like to do that. This is for Zekrom, by the way, in case you don't know the rotation, but I'm sure you do. But yeah, if you... I would be more than happy to invite to this. I have one more invite. So if you drop your code, I'll add you and you can join. So, if that interests you, of course. If you want remotes, of course. If not, then it's no big deal. Ooh, that's another thing I gotta do is my stacked field research is probably loaded with Chicago Pokemon. Alright. Alright, we are in that RSVP. Nice. Let's get some invites going. But yeah, now I have yet another Zekrom available if somebody wants to join. We'll get the squad on here. There we go. Do I have Shiny Rayquaza? I do. Oh, wait. Rayquaza. Yeah, I got Shiny Rayquaza. I actually have a one that I'm going to silver bottle cap at some point. Don't know when I'm going to do that, but... and then I also have a one that I caught as a 96, which is also cool. I'm going to best buddy this one at some point, but I have a couple Shundas I have to best buddy first. Alright, so we did... Shadow, and not favorite, and not background. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. The not hitting the time confliction, I appreciate that. I want to try and fit in as many as I can, you know? Riley, I'm not in Copenhagen, and in Copenhagen it's an hour of the day where raids aren't showing up yet. But if you join the Discord, I'm more than happy to invite to the Copenhagen raids tomorrow, like during the hours when they're happening, which I think starts like really early in the morning for me, so like the back half of the morning. But I will be more than happy to do that. And the Discord is linked in my description. So yeah, but of course, only if that interests you. If not, no big deal. Ooh, I didn't know I had this. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're gonna be powering that up. Yeah, we're gonna be powering that up. We're gonna be giving it a move. We're gonna be all of the good stuff. Not this one though. Yeah, that was me too, Squib. I already have Shiny Reshiram, so I'm just trying to get Zekrom. I want to get a couple so I can add it to my remote trade page. It would be nice. Oh, I didn't sort by number. Whoops. Oh, wait. And legendary. Let's start with Kyogre then. Because we got, 2906. Well, all right. I guess I have 2 89%. I didn't think 2906 was that good, but I guess it is. Well, all right. You learn something new every day. We're not keeping any for Ultra Leagues. We're going to skip that. So we'll go bam 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 bam. All right, Dialga. I don't think we got many good Dialgas in this Oh, wait. Is this, Ultra League? No, it is not. It powers up way too high. What about this one? No. Too high. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of these Dialgas. Groudon. We got... That's not bad. That's good enough that I would consider it. Oh, wait, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a great thing to stream, is grinding for Latias. I love shiny Latias. Especially in ZA. A lot of the shinies in ZA look really good. I think in general, I just really appreciate the effort put into ZA that wasn't in some of the other games. 2 streams, 7+ hours. Holy crap! That's a lot of effort. That's like more effort than I would put in. Dang. Yeah, props to you. No, definitely, if you're thinking about it, it's definitely worth giving it a try, because it's a nice... when you do finally get it, it'll be a nice moment to share with people. I figure that's one of the reasons I do it. If it's not for the raids, then it's for the capturing the moments is cool. That should be my channel slogan, is capturing moments. Capturing the moments. Oh, wait, that's really hard, actually. Capturing the moments? Thoughts? Do I know what time the Groudon raids and stuff come? Let me... So, alright. I'll put it this way. So the raid, it's currently 1 in the morning in Denmark, in Copenhagen specifically. The raids start at 5 in the morning, but not everybody who does raids is up at 5 in the morning, especially there, because it's just like not as common a thing, though people get up earlier. Yeah. So that's 4 hours from now is the very earliest that we'll be able to hit those raids. Can I get a shout out, Moltrace? If you join the Discord and get prepare to add me in game, if you ping me after you drop your code in that chat, more than happy to add you. But yeah. Do you have any Pokemon that you could trade? I have stuff in my remote trade tag, but I only do remote trades. I don't spoof. I don't accept trades from spoofers. Just personally, that's just a personal choice. It's nothing against that. If that's how you play, it's how you play. I just personally don't play that way. But yeah, here, let me pull up my remote trade tag. Oh, not that way. But yeah, this is my trade tag. I got like 300 Pokemon in it. A lot of stuff. If there's something specific you're looking for, I'll pull it up. But just in general, it's just a quick scroll through. But yeah. So Max and Riley, all the raids for Copenhagen start in about 4 hours. Yeah, this morning it was the back half of the day for Copenhagen. If you're EST, for me at 7 a.m., it was about 2 p.m. for them. And their raids go for about 6 hours after that. But yeah, so it'll be the same way the following morning. But right now, it's 1 in the morning there. Yeah, I will, Max. It's just we'd have to hit Forever Friends. So if you're willing to do that, I am more than happy to do that. But that takes basically 180 days of interaction. The latest for you would be just after 11 p.m. because the raids start at 11 p.m. So once it hits 11 p.m. EST, I don't know what time zone you're in. For me, for example, that's 4 hours from now. So 4 hours from now, they'll start spawning. And, yeah. But that's when they start spawning in Copenhagen, is 4 hours from now, whatever time that is for you. That is the earliest you can do them. The latest, I believe, is 1 p.m. EST. It might be earlier. I don't actually know that for certain, though. How do I add you so we can remote trade? Join the Discord and put your trainer code in the trainer code channel. But yeah, you could do that. Yeah, tomorrow morning you can definitely do them. I mean, the way you'd get them from me is if you join the Discord and drop your trainer code and I add you that way. But yeah, my main focus is having membership in the Discord. That is my main goal, and that's what allows me to do raids, is by helping foster this community that allows people to send each other RSVPs. Yeah. The way it works, once you get the handle of like the time frames with like what time it is there relative to here, or wherever here is, wherever you're at. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, Kyogre's a good one. Shadow Moltres is the one that everybody wants because it's only remote tradable or remote raidable for the first time with this event, because they never have really put the Shadow Kanto birds in raids since then. But yeah, Kyogre is awesome. What I want to show, let me show the Kyogre that I got from Chicago. I purified one of my Shadow Kyogres into this 96 that I'm going to turn into my Primal, because my current best Kyogre is this one, and this was the first shiny Kyogre I ever caught. And the stats are okay, but they could be better. So I figure, I'll graduate from this guy to this guy, which is an immortalization of a memory and a place that I went to. But yeah. No, Kyogre is an awesome Pokemon. It is one of my favorite legendaries. Dare I venture to say that it's my favorite legendary. It was my first Pokemon game as well, was Pokemon Sapphire. And then Diamond was my next Pokemon game, which is why I like Dialga so much. Let's actually catch stuff now. I've been running incense this whole time and have just been sorting, so. All right. The RSVP is 4 minutes away. But yeah, if anybody wants RSVPs for the Zekroms that I have on my screen, those I'm more than happy to invite to, because I know those will happen. I know they're coming up, so it's easier to manage. One of my friends just reached out to me and said that they have a Lopunny as well. So if somebody wants Mega Lopunny, I can RSVP to that as well. Can you add me for trade? If you join the Discord that I have linked in my description and put your code in the Trainer Codes channel for everybody to also add you, once we hit Forever Friends, I'm more than happy to make that happen. And if you like, the Pokemon I can give you, if you're interested, of course, no pressure, I have a bunch of spare Chicago background Mewtwo's. So if you'd like one of those, I'm more than happy to give one up. But we got to hit Forever Friends, though. I don't personally spoof. I don't trade with people spoofing to me. I'd like a Megalopunny. I still need to finish the Kalos Tour research somehow. Yeah, no, we can do that. We can make that happen. I'm going to ask her to arrange it as an RSVP. Yeah, I'm communicating with her right now to make sure we can get that locked down, but then... Ooh, this is a Lopunny as well. Ooh. I'm going to... Oh, these both conflict. Crap. Yeah, we're going to just have to do that later one, because I can't invite to this one, and I don't need more energy. So, but yeah. That Zekrom starting in a minute or so. I just realized I have to actually Mega a Lopunny, huh? Now here's the question. The first one that I Mega, is it going to be this 0%? Nope, nope, nope. Is it going to be this 0%? Or is it going to be this 99 with the flowers? I think I want it to be the 0 just for the funny. I think that would be funny. Yeah, I think I want to do the 0 because that's just really funny. I'll make it the other one eventually, but I just find it so funny. Plus, then I can send it to my one buddy and be like, I got the worst one you can get. Though I guess the worst one would be one that has like level 1 or something. All right, and here's the RSVP for the 1. I joined it, and then we will send that out in a little bit. But in the meantime, we got to do this one. What? Yo. Oh, here we go. All right. Time for Zekrom. I'm gonna... Oh, I gotta share this stream with you so you can watch. All right. 7 people in here. Nice. But yeah, Squib, we'll get that Mega Lopunny squared away for you just after this. I don't think the RSVP is for about another hour or so, so it would be the last thing I do in the stream, I think. Nope, that's the wrong adapter. There we go. We're locked and loaded. We're plugged in. What in the... Baron of something's Discord, I just got asked to hop on the blocks. I don't know what that means. Does he want me to play Roblox? Do you think? That's got to be what the blocks is, right? Also, for anybody watching the stream right now who hasn't already, definitely double tap your screen if you're on mobile, or click the like button on desktop if you haven't. It would mean the world to me. That support helps me to be able to do more streams in the future. And give out raids to y'all, especially. I love raiding with you guys. Not gonna lie, so far, this encoding software that I'm using is working quite well. It's unobtrusive, it's staying in its own lane, and it's recording the audio without me having to have my volume on. It's just nice. Of course, Katrina, you're more than welcome to do a raid. You can join the Discord that's in the description if you like, to be able to raid without having to drop your code in chat in the future. Or I can just you can drop your code in chat and I can add you for one. Or until the end of the stream, that is. It's your choice. But yeah, I have plenty of RSVPs. I have Zekrom. I have a Mega Lopunny coming up in about 50 minutes. Totally up to you. But yeah, whatever your preference is, however you choose to do that. Merryweather got the rank 1 Ultra League XXL Shadow Dialga. That's crazy. Oh, I'm so jealous. I love Shadow Dialga basically all the leagues, including Great League. It's good in Great League. That's a flex. That's an awesome flex. That's crazy. Man, my throat. Not been doing good with the mugginess in the air. It's real annoying. We're going to come off of the... Okay, so this Zekrom's in 5 minutes. So yeah, Katrina, if you want to do that one, definitely drop your code quickly. If you'd like something else, just let me know what it is. We can work that out too. But oh yeah, so let's get this let's get Squib into this Lopunny. Does this conflict? No, I'd have to sacrifice the Lopunny. I can't do that. How long after it is it? what I can actually do is do the Zekrom, then do the Lopunny, then after the Lopunny I can set up for the other one. Unless it totally removes it from my queue, which I don't actually know the answer to, because I've never done that before. Alright, let's go through the ones I was doing. Alright, what's this? It's a background. This is not. What was my Groudon luck at in-person was terrible, especially with the backgrounds. How was the Zekrom? I caught it. It was a 2810, which is decent. Powered up is nice, always. Weather boost is great for that. Can I trade in Pokemon Go? You'd have to hit Forever Friends with me, which would, if you're interested, no pressure. You join the Discord that's linked in the description. Share your trainer code with me and ping me in Discord. I'll add you, and yeah. So if you're interested in doing that, definitely do that. Hello, Nymphali is in the chat. That's one of my friends right there. I'm gonna make her a mod. I'm gonna make her a mod. Congratulations, you're a mod now. Welcome to the mod squad, friend Reno. All right. Where was I? Shadow. Nope. There we go. Do I type the cringe thing? Yeah. I did it. You cannot stop me. I did it. Yeah, Shiny Lop would be real nice. Ooh, is this good? Chat, is this good? No, it does not power up to Ultra League status. Wait, this one's good. Ooh, we're gonna save that. Ooh. Chat, is this good? Alright, we got Raikou. Zapdos. That's a purifiable 98, but I don't really... I have a 98 Zapdos. It's no trouble. So we're going to get rid of bam. The ones I care about are the ones with the background. And whether or not they're good doesn't matter so much to me as long as it is immortalizing said background. This is a decent Raikou, but not quite what I would be looking for in one that I want to power up. And this one's decent too. It's not Ultra Leagueable, but... Does this one? No, not quite. Raids are... It's not a super high chance. I think it's 1 in 64 if it's not legendary. So, like, for example, a Lopunny raid would have a 1 in... Unless it's 128, I don't actually know, but it should be 1 in 64. It should be 1 in 64. Now that I think about it. Oh, crumb. There's only 2 people in here. That's rough. That's not good. Let's sub-raid. Can I add you as a friend? If you're interested in doing that, the Discord, my Discord, is linked in the description. If you join that, and you drop your trainer code in the trainer code channel, that way everybody can also add you. More than happy to do that. Yeah. Yeah, you can join my raids, whatever, depending on whatever level we hit. There's only 2 people in here, though, so I can't do that. This is a Zekrom, but there's not enough people, so I'm going to have to skip it. Ooh. Squib's in this one. Yeah, that one didn't quite work out. There's only the two people, which is frustrating. I have a Mega Lopunny. If anybody would like a Mega Lopunny, I'm more than happy to invite to that. Oh, yeah. It's a very new thing. I made this Discord very recently. I decided I wanted to have something separate for at least the people that play Pokemon Go, so... we gotta get my good friend Arena the Shedinja roll, most definitely. We got Braden joined. Welcome to Braden. Ben joined. Holy cow, popping off. Welcome to all of y'all. But yeah, if you want to get added, definitely drop your code in the trainer codes channel. Oh, here's another one from Bluey. Oh, except it'll... Wait. Oh, yeah. No, we can do this one. Okay. I can pass this along. This is workable. Heading home would open to join any raids? Sure. Yeah, that works for me. Oh, yeah, Skeeters, those are annoying. Yeah, Skeeters are a no-no. Do we want to join Zekrom? Yeah. Was that you who just invited me to one? Drop it in there, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Let me get you added. Oh, except I need to... I gotta figure out how I do this. Do I put the shield on? I don't know how to do that. All right, we're just gonna brute force it and then reset it after stream, I think. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me pull up the Discord. We got 681480874 Bam. Got you added. And it makes it quite easy because that way I can add your YouTube handle to the tag I put at the end of your name when I do go to invite you to raids. What's up, Simone? Welcome to the stream. Can you friend me too, please? The way I add people is to those who join the Discord server, which is linked in the description. So if you're interested in doing that, you can put your code in the trainer codes in there. More than happy to add anybody, and that way everybody can add you, and we can all pass RSVPs around to each other. I just found that to be a very valuable strategy, just like long term. So the alternative that I'm coming to when it comes to adding people temporarily, I can also do that. If you drop your code in chat, I'll add you that way. If you'd like to do that, but only for the stream. And then after the stream is over, you can just add me the next time you join. That way we get our interactions that way. If you're okay with that alternative, of course. If not, I totally understand. Andrew, my friend code is available in my Discord, which is linked in the description, if you'd like to join. Or else, if you'd like, you can drop your code in chat. Oh, yeah, let's... yeah, we could do this with 3, I think. Yeah, no trouble. If that doesn't work for you, it's no trouble. Any shadow raids? I'm actually looking for people to send me RSVPs for Dialga. So if you have one, let me know. Yeah, Andrew, if you drop your friend code, I will add you for the stream. And then, of course, I'll unadd you at the end. But then the next time you join a stream, more than happy to add you again. But yeah, long term, the people I want to keep on the friends list, because I don't have so much room, is people who are in the Discord. Oh man, this Zekrom is chewing me up. Hopefully this is enough to beat it. But yeah, Bluey, if this one doesn't... If we can't beat this one, we can re-lobby, and I will set up my Primal Groudon. And probably Zacian Sword. If I use Sword Zacian, at least that's another, I think, 10 to 20% more damage, which is nice. Yeah, Ground Fairy would be a very eloquent typing to have against Zekrom. Yeah, that would be nice. One day we'll get something like that, but for now it's a little bit, Invite remote in next. Do you want Zekrom or do you want Mega Lopunny? Because I have both. I just don't have Dialga right now. I'd need somebody to pass along a Dialga. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna need to re-lobby this. All right, Bluey, if you're in chat, we're gonna have to re-lobby, and then I can get Bob into this one that way. Okay, here we go. Let's get Bob. No, wait, nope. Or Rob. I'm so dumb. Ben Robs. There we go. I'm so out of it. Oh, that's my bad. I sent out an invite. 4 is definitely a lot more doable than. Okay, yeah. 3, I'm gonna have to come back out yet again and set up Zacian Sword. So we're gonna need to run that back. Let me add Andrew. Let me add Andrew here. So 4791 2243 1131. All right, we got that added. All right. Yeah, you're more than welcome to ask whoever, whatever. That's one of the helpful things about being a chat. Can I get Mega Bunny? Yep, yes you can. Yeah, once you add me back, I will do that immediately. If you don't have Discord, drop your code in chat. I'll add you for the stream, and you can join that way. If that's all right with you. So long as you're willing to do raids. So if you do that, more than happy to. You can invite me if it doesn't conflict with the one that I have, as an RSVP, because RSVP is what I would need. The raids I'm doing right now are Shadow Dialga, but I need a Shadow Dialga RSVP shared with me. I have Mega Lopunny and I have a Zekrom. I know you're probably looking for Copenhagen raids right now, but right now I believe it's 2 a.m. there, and their raids don't start till 5. Ooh, Shadow Beldum. That's a tasteful choice. I will, to do that then, I will keep my eyes peeled on my raid list. Shadow Beldum's a good choice. The only thing with Shadow Beldum is I don't really have too many RSVPs available for it, and I don't spoof, so I can't really... If one shows up like here at this gym that's near me, it's one thing, but I don't have one right now, so I would need somebody to pass one along. So if somebody else has a Shadow Beldum, like in their line of sight from wherever they're at in the world, and they can pass it along to me, they can definitely do that. But yeah, right now I'm just hitting the major ones. At some point, I do want to do some more Shadow Porygon and Beldum. Ton of Shadow Dialga and Zekrom near me. I mean, if you share the RSVP with me, I can share the RSVP with other people. And if we get enough people, I will happily join that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here, let me add you. You have me convinced. 3632. I think that's the other major thing that I want, is just to be able to have people who can send RSVPs around. That's the main goal. But basically with just my whole operation is to just be able to share RSVPs and have a raiding community around. It's 8 p.m. That doesn't conflict. Nice. All right, we can pass this one along to Andrew. Welcome back, Tane. Batman, what's up? You guys looking to do raids? Yeah, if you, Batman, if you drop your code in chat, I will add you for the stream. And, yeah, I'll invite you. Squib, welcome back. Yeah, anybody who wants to be added for raids, just drop your code in chat and I will make it work. But if you want to stay added, all you got to do is join the Discord. But yeah, otherwise if you want to raid, add me to raid, just drop your code. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like sharing the raids around. If I do, I'm gonna do the raid with you guys. I've soloed Mega Lopunny before. We should have no problem beating it, especially with 3 or 4 people. All right, we got Bubba here. Let's get Bubba added here. Wow, lol. Yeah, I can. I'll share my collection with you just a little bit here. More than happy to do that. I got a lot of cool stuff from Chicago, especially. 8039 367. Nope, I misread that. 0367 67. I hope I get a Shundo too, Tane. Wait, Squib, you beat that Zekrom? Holy cow. Man, that's... Congratulations. Add to the 812? Yeah. That works. I just wanted to cover both bases just in case... 2833 is decent, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, I wanted to re-lobby. I left. I didn't know you weren't in chat, so that made it a little rougher. But it munched my raid path, but I don't mind so much. It's late in the evening, and the main thing I just want to do is, well, I want to get down to my last raid pass so that way, 1797. 1797 4090. Raul. All right. All right, we got that. Oh, not remove. Sub. All right. Oh, wait, here, let me see. I gotta see what your character is. Yeah, that, that's eclectic. There's a lot going on there. LNL, I'll add you for the stream, but as long as you're willing to raid, that's my big thing. More than happy to add you, though. $5060. Julian. Batman, I don't do trades. It would have to be a remote trade, which we hit after 180 days. I could do a raid, though. I'll share raids. That's no problem. This is 822. All right. Got a pretty solid lineup. So let me see. We got... Just want to make sure I got everybody's handle lined up. Subraid Bubba. That was Subraid Bubba. We got... would you like Mega Low Punny or Shadow Dialga? Whoever in chat is Julian. Could I put a YouTube handle to the name there? I think we have a window now where I can showcase some collection stuff. Yeah. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. All right, we got 4 RSVPs lined up. Nice. Second one, Shadow Dialga? Sure. Let's get these spread around. Honestly, I'll invite this batch of people to pretty much all of them. I get 1 invite to this one. I think it's... All right. And then this one is Zekrom. Who wants Zekrom? I guess I could just do this, right? Squib, for the Dialga, when that one starts, I'll just invite you in the raid, if that's okay. All right. Let's pull up with the collection for WoW Law. Let's go by category. Do you like shiny stuff? Do you like stuff I caught in Chicago? Because I got a bunch of stuff in Chicago. Yeah, 12 is a new record. 12 is a new record for me. 12 is a lot of people. I'm just going to go with stuff I caught in Chicago. We're just going to start with that. Let's go shiny. Let's go shiny as in recent. What is my recent stuff? So, stuff from Chicago? All right. So, I'll just go in order, really. So, shinies and hundos? Yeah, we'll just start with when the Go Fest began, really. It was just before I left. I did a Shadow Dialga raid that was a 2289 that I purified into the Shundo. Zentradi, what I decided to name it is, I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched Robotech. Robotech is a real old anime, and the Zentradi are like the main antagonists. Very fitting of the green. They're basically giant green people. Can I have shiny Dratini? I don't have a spare shiny Dratini to trade. Personally, all of it is filling out my Kanto decks. But if we hit Forever Friends, by that time I could probably remote trade one. I did this remote trade with one of the people already on my friends list for a regular shiny Zamazenta before GoFest started, before I left. That was in the airport. That was a pretty good trade. We'll have to hit Forever Friends if you'd like to do a trade, Batman. But I'm more than happy to do that if we hit Forever Friends, though. Extra shiny Cyndaquil? Yeah, I did the community day. So Squib, I actually don't have shiny Toedscool at all. I'm looking for it. It's going to take me some time to get there, but that is one that I want at some point. A shiny that I have 2 of? Yeah, all of that will basically come when we hit Forever Friends. So if anybody wants to trade with me, that would be a... join the Discord if you can. If not, it's fine. We can just get our interactions from being on stream. How do we become Forever Friends? 180 points of interaction. The shiny Baneri? Yep. I got a shiny Baneri, and I got a shiny Lopunny. But yeah, anybody who wants to trade with me, I don't spoof. I don't accept trades from spoofs. And you have to be in the same location to trade. So in order to trade with me, it would have to be remote trade. But if you guys hit remote friends with me, I'm more than happy to. I'll trade down. Heck, I just like doing trades, so I'll be happy to trade something valuable for something I'm looking for. You know, Shadow Mole Trace. If you see any raids, yeah, that's fine. That'll be a tomorrow thing, but because Copenhagen right now it's 2 a.m, so they don't really have any raids going right now. Can we do a remote trade for a shiny Cyndaquil? Yeah, I'm more than happy to do that. I have plenty of shiny Cyndaquil. I can show you that if I can type. Yeah, I have a bunch of shiny Cyndaquil, so I'm more than happy to do that. I actually have a shadow shiny Typhlosion that I use in PvP. It's quite nuclear. The Incinerate and Thunder Punch combo is really cool. I did, and I appreciate that. I actually spread around the Shadow Dialga. We have 8 people for Shadow Dialga, so that's awesome. And then all of these raids are going to be doable one after the other, which is awesome. So I really appreciate the sharing of the RSVPs. But yeah, if you don't have Discord, if you're willing to share RSVPs, I don't mind keeping you on the friends list, not a bit. Shiny Steelix and Alolan Marowak. Ooh. I love Steelix. I love Steelix like a lot. I'd be more than happy to do that. Speaking of which, we need to get our friendship up so we can do a remote trade. Because we are lucky. But yeah. I would be more than happy to give up a shiny, especially if you don't get one in these upcoming raids, because, you know, of course. Yeah, I especially appreciate that they aren't overlapping, because I can send more around that way. This Zekrom, though, I think covers the one Lopunny. However, I think... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bubba. Yeah, Discord has had some security issues in the past, but I think more recently, if you have your number verified with them, it's not as tedious. And they're usually pretty good about recovering your account. It's just a matter of the initial security trouble is always annoying. Ooh, let's get Ethan added in game. Ethan sent their trainer code in the Discord. Except I'm gonna... I just realized recently I have people I added during GoFest who just straight up didn't even send me gifts. That feels bad. 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 8, 2, 2, 2, 7, 7, 6. Add Ethan. Ethan's in the Discord. What a legend. All right, that first Mega Lopunny is coming up. Mega Lopunny is decent, but I wouldn't say strong. A Mega Raid, not Zekrom? I'll invite you to this Lopunny that's coming up, and then we have another one after that. That's the only Mega that's in the circulation right now, though. It is a really good normal type, yeah. I was going to get a shiny Cyndaquil at Chicago Go Fest, but I spent all my Stardust and wasn't able to get it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, we'll definitely get there, though. Once we hit Forever Friends, the Stardust cost is incredibly small, so... Mega Scizor and Mega Pidgeot strong? They're both pretty good, yeah. I would say so. How many more raids do I have? I have 3 more raids. I'm going to make sure this raid is totally locked down before I exit it, but... Oh, yeah. No, you can glaze Mega Lopunny all you want. If it's your favorite, that's all that matters. Like, to be completely honest, like if that's what matters to you, that's what matters to you. Nobody can fault you for that. But yeah, Mega Scizor and Pidgeot are both pretty good, yeah. Oh, thank you, Bubba. Yeah. No, I would love to do that. That's one of my major goals. This is already more subscribers than I've ever had my entire time doing YouTube, where no matter what the subject matter was. So I'm really passionate about this game and fostering a community, so I would very much like to hit that, yeah. I'll do Mega Lopunny? Sure. Hey, Collector, welcome back. You came just in time for quite a few people to be in chat. Quite a few active people. It's really cool. I appreciate that, Bubba. That means a lot. It took me a lot to drum up the confidence to do this. I had been kind of dragging my feet on it for a long time, but I think the window finally showed up when I just went to Chicago Go Fest and realized I couldn't stream. But yeah, I hit it just at the end, so I was able to stream for a little bit. Stream's been great, Collector. This has been one of the best ones so far. All right, whoever's in that Lopunny, good luck. I hope for the shiny luck and and that you get the higher end of the energy, because you can get 200 energy if you're really lucky. Been looking to find a community that like this that supports each other by inviting and joining raids. I'll keep inviting you to more as long as I'm on the friends list. That sounds good. I'm more than happy to keep anybody on the friends list who's willing to send around RSVPs. I think that is a perfectly fine exception to make on pretty much every level. These streams are really cool, not going to lie. Yeah, I agree. It's nice to just be able to hang out. Bubba, I had no idea. The like goal is actually frozen for me, so right now it just says 1. You doing Zekrom raids? I am. If you drop your code in the chat, I'm more than happy to add you for the stream to invite you to those. I have one coming up in 42 minutes. Yeah, Andrew, the only Mega I've got is Lopunny, and I think I invited you. But yeah, I am doing Zekrom raids. What's up, Big Nasty? Sent Zekrom RCP? All right. This one's at 46. Does this one conflict? Nope, I didn't mean that. That's so annoying. I want to add it to the list. I don't want to do whatever that was. That's a Shadow Dialga. That's a Zekrom. That's a... Oh, this one's at 906. That works. What is my strongest Pokemon? I think objectively, if we're talking objectively, it's probably Crown Zacian. Crown Zacian is really, really good. Yeah, Andrew, I will invite you to the Lopunny after I get into it, because once I get into it, I get another round of invites. Yeah, so I would say Crown Zacian is good. I would say White Kyurem is really good. I would say Groudon and Primal Groudon are really good. I think Groudon, objectively, is just the one I use the most. Like, totally honestly, I'd say Groudon is probably it. You invite me to the regular raid? Yep, I'll invite you whenever I get into it. It's just, it's not for 7 minutes. Do I have Regigigas? I do. I do have Regigigas. I actually, so I have this Purified 93 I got during the raid day. But, yeah, during that raid day, I got pretty unlucky with the exception of this guy. But I have this Purifiable 98. This is my best Regigigas, and it just so happens to be shiny. Speaking of Zacian, when do you think Crown is releasing in raids again? So there are rumors floating around that there is going to be a max finale. Maybe max, maybe not. Max finale for GoFest, like how there was last year, which either implies we're getting Eternatus, another chance at Eternatus, or more candy for Eternatus, and access to Zacian's Zamazenta raids. Do I have Armored Mewtwo? I don't have Armored Mewtwo. That's one I've wanted for a really long time. Can I add you? Yeah, Abraham, if you're willing to do raids, if you drop your code in the chat, I'd be more than happy to add you so we can get you invited to some of these RSVPs I have coming up. I got a Shundo last weekend. What Shundo? That's awesome. That's really awesome. I hope Eternatus comes back as my favorite Pokemon. Well, I'm glad I got mine when I did, because mine was a 98. I made a post on Reddit, a post that I find to be incredibly notorious, that I posted on Reddit a long time ago, that was me ranting about, oh, if I get a Hundo Eternatus, I'm not going to power it up because it's so expensive. I got a 98. I used whatever candy I did get on it, to be fair, but yeah. I want a Rayquaza, it's my fave. When Global Go Fest comes around, it's going to show up in raids. So if you get Rayquaza on you, like as an invite, if you share it around, I'm sure people would love to do that with you so you can get one. Shundo if Purified Groudon. Hey, that's cool, man. I don't even have a Shundo Groudon. That's cool. There's a Shadow Dialga near me, but it's almost over. That's no worries. I'm already locked in with RSVPs, though. Like, I'm kind of plenty of RSVPs. All right, Abraham, let's get you added. We got 0648 4996 8257. Prime time. Or primitive. I'm stupid. Whoops. Actually, we're just going to do sub R, I think. Is probably the best way to shorthand sub raid. 37 raids with no hundos or shinies, and Arceus bless me. We love Arceus. I can't wait to get Arceus in this game. Arceus is awesome. 817. Can we do 817? Probably. Oh, that conflicts with 2? Why? Am I just already not supposed to be in these two at the same time? Whoops. All right. I got a Zekrom. Who wants Zekrom? Eternatus is probably going to come back for, so not Global Fest, but I don't know if you remember last year. Last Go Fest, just after it, there was what was called a max finale, which is when they debuted it for the first time. People think there's going to be another one coming just after that. Like the only Pokemon Go YouTuber that's nice about adding people and doesn't ignore chats. Yeah. I think another person who's getting really, really good at that is Tony TM. I don't know if you guys know Tony TM. I actually got to meet him at Chicago Go Fest. He's super awesome. I raided with him and stuff. Yeah, he's super cool. He does his best to read chat, but he has a lot of chatters, so it's hard. For the big finale, what if they do Arceus raids on the last day of Global, but the catch is that it's only 1,000 random raids globally? Like, kind of like how the Lake Spirits spawn? That would be cool. All right, so I'm adding the top half of the new subscribers. So anybody who's in that top half just got invited to a Zekrom. I met JT Gilly. Yeah, JT Gilly's cool too. I love his energy. I also met JT Valor, but I didn't get to talk to him for as long. Though I also didn't know him as well. I've gotten to know Tony a little bit more since I joined on his channel. Where am I right now? A nondescript location where I live. So I would share, but personally, I don't like being doxxed. So, but I live in the good old state of Pennsylvania. Don't forget to invite me. Oh, believe me, I will not. You want Mega Lopunny, right? Because if that's the case, I will make sure you get into it. But yeah, JT Gilly's awesome. Are White Black Kyurem coming to Go Fest? I think Kyurem is going to show up, but I don't know about the fusions. So that way, I don't know if you'd be able to get energy. What's my favorite shiny Pokemon? Like one that I own? My favorite shiny Pokemon, generally speaking, is Guzzlord. Somebody else asked me this earlier, and I actually couldn't decide until I scrolled past Guzzlord and realized just how awesome the shiny is. But yeah, this is shiny Guzzlord. I have an XXL shiny Guzzlord. It's my favorite shiny. My favorite XXL shiny in my collection. But yeah. Mega Bunny? Yep, that's no problem then. We'll make sure you get that. It's starting in about 30 seconds, so just make sure you're ready. But yeah, that's my favorite shiny. It happens to be one that I get to own, so... The person who traded it to me did not make it known to me that it was an XXL, and I felt really bad afterward. But yeah, I really love Guzzlord. I would theme my channel around Guzzlord, but I feel like that's a little bit too intimidating. And I also love Shedinja quite a lot, so... I really like shiny Carvana. Yeah, the color scheme's awesome. Hey. Cyndaquil is an awesome Shundo. That would be such an awesome Shundo. Just like even unevolved. Like, let's be totally honest. All right. Let's get Andrew in this raid. Andrew's been fighting tooth and nail to get into this raid. Can you rate my account? If you want, if you join the Discord and you drop your trainer code, one, I can add you. But also, that way you can showcase your catches to everybody in the community. I'll be happy to rate those. I want to do a video at some point where I take submissions on the coolest Pokemon, and I do ratings on them. I have a Hundo Shedinja that I randomly caught. Hey, that's so cool. I'm really jealous. I love Shedinja. I love Shedinja. But yeah, the Discord, Cammy, is linked in the description if you'd like to join. But if not, I totally understand. Got my friends to do a Mega Lopunny. They only did it because of the... yeah. Yeah. No, I had the pleasure of meeting some people like that when I was in Chicago, and yeah, that's where a lot of Lopunny's popularity comes from. So close to 6K, wow, man, that's a huge achievement. Congratulations. All right, 6 people is a lot. That should be plenty to do this raid. Yeah, nobody raids in my town either. The only time people meet up is when I go to basically the city area. And that city area is really small, but it's also a small community. So we only barely had enough people to do the Kalos Tour raids. That was really annoying. I got burnt out of those raids really quick as well, which didn't help. All right. Our latest time is now 9:06. which means I could probably take one in the 30s. No, that's conflicting. So my new. Oh wait, no, I could take. Can I take this one? No. If somebody has a 9:15 or later RSVP, I could probably take it. But the other ones are the other slots are already full. Okay, so my next raid is Shadow Dialga. But I think everybody who wants to join the Shadow Dialga is in that. Where am I going to play Global Go Fest? In my local town, but I'm not comfortable disclosing where that is. It's just outside of Pittsburgh. Do you have any tradable Regigigas? If we could remote trade so you could check to see if there's anything you desire? The only way I can look at your remote trade tag is when we get close to Forever Friends, but I do have spare Regigigas. Just like regular Regigigas. I may even have a shiny, but I would need to purify it, I think. I really need to turn one of my buddy shiny Primal Groudon into a Shundo Primal Groudon. Yeah, that's a good choice. My golden bottle cap, I'll show it to you guys now. My golden bottle cap is going to be this Gengar. Can I do it live on Global Go Fest? Yeah, probably. I would love to do that. It's starting to seem more and more possible the more time that goes by. I'm going to try and get the other of the 2 Go Fest days off as well, so yeah. I'd love to do that. I got a spot where I can eat. I got a spot where I can go to the bathroom. Got a spot where I can meet people. I'd love to do that. I don't know about raids, though. I think the thing for raids is I'd have to have people crash. But that's definitely possible. And I'd have to figure out getting my second phone's chat ready. But yeah, this Gengar is what I'm going to bottle cap. And I think because of my main deal is that I want to get as much functionality out of my golden bottle cap as I can. Let me see where we're at with RSVPs. We have 5 minutes, so I can talk for a little bit. So this Gengar, can anybody point out to me why they think I want to bottle cap this Gengar? Because it's not just the background. It's not just that it's shiny. It has something most don't. Most Pokemon do not have this. And that it's both Gigantamax and Mega. And it's not as good of a Mega as it is a Gigantamax, but I like to be able to cover multiple bases when it comes to what I choose to bottle cap. It is a really sick Gengar. That it has the background and stuff. Yes, Dynamax is basically the main point. Couldn't get into the Mega. Can you invite me for the next one? Yeah, I can. I think, so Andrew, I think the problem that most people have with those RSVPs is you have to wait for the banner to come down that says, so-and-so raid is starting. Join now, and then press that join button. If you try to join from the actual raid menu, sometimes it just says you have to walk closer to the raid, which is impossible, obviously, because you're getting it as a remote. But yeah, the main thing is the... No way! Rob, you got the shiny Lopunny? Congrats! That's awesome. That's a super rare from... That's really, really rare from a Mega Raid. Congratulations. That's so cool. Do Super Mega Raids still use the shield? Yeah. So to my knowledge, I think Mega Mewtwo is going to have like 12 shields, which is super annoying. The good news is, though, when I do Global Go Fest, if you guys want to do remote raids for Super Mega Mewtwo, if you guys crash, like if you get to the second tier of friends, you can join my raids from the friends list, and combined with the people we have in person plus the people that would crash me remotely as I stream, we would be able to have 20-person lobbies, and it would be really easy. Oh no. Poor Nymphali. I wanted the Lopunny so bad. Made it, my buddy? That's awesome. Got the shiny Gengar with the sushi hat. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, shiny Gengar with the sushi hat's awesome. Like a little onigiri. Demon Slayer joined the server. Welcome. Oh, I accidentally did the deep voice. My bad. All right, I'm gonna refresh the YouTube page so I can actually see what's going on, because there's a lot of statistics I can't see from just at a glance. Guys, holy cow! 180 subscribers. That's 16 subscribers a stream, guys. Holy cow. That's unreal. You guys are awesome. Hats off, man. That's awesome. Man. I'm just doing that soft clap, man. I've been wanting to do this for a real long time. It's actually starting to seem possible. Go, do you have front space? I do. If you drop your code in chat and you're willing to do raids, mostly if you're willing to do raids, because that's just the thing that I do. It's the thing I want to share. If you drop your code in chat, I'll either add you for the stream, or if you'd like to join the Discord, I have linked in the description. If you put your code in there, you can stay on the friends list as long as you like. Down to keep raiding? Do you want Shadow Dialga? Because I'm about to proc a Shadow Dialga. I can join you. I can have you join that. I'm trying to best buddy my lucky shiny Psyduck. Oh, that's cool. I saw that was your buddy. I love Psyduck as a shiny. The blue is so awesome. Big Nasty, the Discord is in the description and pinned at the top of my channel, whichever you prefer to go through. But as far as like what it is, if that's what you're asking, it's basically just you make it free account, and it's basically like it's like social media, but basically it's like a chat room. So it's more high pace, and you can talk with people in real time. It's much nicer, in my opinion, than regular social media. You invite me to a Mega Raid again? If I get another Mega Lopunny RSVP, I'll make sure to pass that along to you. I'm sorry you couldn't join. Still trying to get that shiny Shadow Dialga. It looks so peak. Yeah. Yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm really glad I have two other ones that I didn't have to purify. Might bottle cap it too. Don't know which one I'll do. Yeah, that's a hard one. Dude, 15 people in this Dialga. Holy cow, guys. Oh, I really hope the banner comes down. Oh, did I miss it? Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah, join via the banner. Don't join from the raid pane. Shiny Psyduck with a pool floaty? Yeah, I do too. It's my favorite costume. Oh, the original shiny, but not the shadow? Yeah. Andrew, I'm going to try and brute force getting a hold of a Baneri raid here in a second. I'm basically going to have to poke a genie into a lobby that has enough time on it. I'm gonna see if I can manage that. All right. Let me get you into the raid. I sent you an invite for... Oh, the lobby's full. Oh, man. I've never run into that. Not for one that I've invited to. Holy cow. That's scary. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. I'll get you in the next one. I don't have any passes? Oh, that's all right. It's just nice having people around, you know? Hey, no trouble. Thanks for dropping in. Don't worry. I'll get you at the Zekrom, man. I don't know why this one filled up so quickly. This 15 is like a lot. I hope it was able to split the lobbies. No, that's totally reasonable. It's nice having friends show up. In pretty much every case, no matter what it's for. Like, if I was doing ballet and my friend showed up, I'd still be happy. You know? Nothing against ballet, I just was not as confident doing ballet as I am streaming Pokemon Go to an anonymous YouTube community. If you want instead of Discord, I can text you on Campfire? Yeah, that works. That totally works, yeah. Or honestly, as often as I stream, I pretty much use live chat as a forum, you know? I wish there was a way to format it as such, because that would make things a lot easier for doing the actual community aspect of it. What do I want for the Cyndaquil? Probably going to be something that I don't have in my Kanto decks, and I can tell you what here in a little bit. Ooh, 2271. That's good. Wait, guys. 2271. That's really good. 2271's really high. That's really high. Guys, that could be purifiable. Guys, this could be purifiable. 2271's really high. If this is shiny, I'm going to flip my lid. Okay. Not shiny, but that's a really strong shadow. I just got to hit my excellence. And I missed it. Hey, you know what? All that matters is that I have a backup for the slight regret I had for fully purifying that one Dialga. What's up, Daniel? Welcome to the stream. Oh, and I gotta not flub this, man. I really gotta not flub this. Yeah, what did everybody else get? I'm curious. Welcome, Dragon Tamer. Oh, we caught it. Nice. All right. Moment of truth. Is it purifiable? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Not purifiable, but still really strong. Not purifiable, but still strong. Nah, we'll take that. That is a 84, I think, right? We'll take that. We got really good luck tonight. I don't mind. Not even a bit. Not even a little bit. 0 star. We'll get you next time, though, man. You'll get that luck coming your way. All right. All right, let's catch the stuff I've got around me, and then I'm gonna make sure I get Bubba a list of the stuff I need for my Kanto decks. Really, what I should do is have non-shiny versions tagged for the Kanto decks. That way, I just kind of have them in there, almost like like how you'll put a placeholder in a binder of collectible cards. Hey, 15 attack on a Shadow Dialga is really good. Yeah, Andrew, the thing about that is I don't have ready access to a Lopunny, but I am going to try and poke a genie to get a hold of one. So if you give me just a moment, I'm going to try and make that work. I just want to make sure they're right. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to try and make that happen here. Let me see. I'll remind you in campfire if you need. Oh, that's no problem, yeah. What shinies do you have for it? Because I have a few need for it because I have a few Kanto shinies. I could tell you here in a second. I just want to make sure I add. Oh, wait, can I bum this? No, I can't. All right. I just got to add this person. Oh, here we go. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Friend request sent. Okay. All right. I'm going to try and get Andrew into this Mega Lopunny. Sironaut, if you put your code in the chat, I can add you to raid. But otherwise, I am just trying to keep people who raid on the friends list. Otherwise, you can join the Discord I have in the description if you like. That will guarantee you a spot. I finally got a good mic for streaming and stuff today, so I'll probably do a Latias hunt tonight. Nice! Hey, that's awesome. I'll try and pop in if I get the chance. That's cool. Yeah, finally getting a mic was one of the things that was a break point for me when I first started streaming on desktop. The only stream I ever did... I did 3 streams. I did GeoGuessr a long time ago. I did Gary's Mod... and I did Magic the Gathering Arena. Those were the 3 streams I ever did. The 3 things I ever streamed. I could pull up my Shiny Kanto decks. If something's missing... Oh, here we go. Oh, there's no more time slots for this. At no fault to the host. Submit. All right. Missed that Lopunny try. Anybody who wants my code, definitely join the Discord if you'd like it. Because if you put your code in the trainer codes chat in there, I will make sure to add you. If you're in the Discord, that'll always keep you a spot. Let me pull up the shiny decks. Don't allow paste. No, I said don't allow paste. Let's pull up Kanto, Shiny Kanto. So let's go number. What am I missing? I'm missing Fearow, so I could use another Shiny Spearow. I'm missing Nidoran female, the entire line. I need Sandshrew and Sandslash. I'm going to have a Shiny Dugtrio. I am missing a regular Shiny Psyduck to evolve into a Golduck. I'm missing regular Growlithe and Arcanine Shiny. Poliwag and Poliwhirl. I'm missing Abra and Kadabra. And then after that, it's like Magneton. I have a Doduo. Why is it not in this list? Whatever. Yeah, anybody asking for the code, make sure you join the Discord if you'd like it. Yeah, Gary's Mod is awesome. What's that app font called? That is the Pokegenie keyboard. If you have the app Pokegenie, it can... Yeah, I'll do Shiny Poliwag. That's awesome. That works great. I even have that in my deck, so that's nice. I'm sorry, but I'm waiting for you to invite me. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I get into a Lopunny lobby, and that I'm currently struggling with that part. I have to keep adding this anonymous person to do that, and it's not going too well. You got a Magneton? You got a shiny Magneton? Oh, Poliwhirl works too. That works fine. I don't have Poliwhirl. And yeah, Andrew, I'm working on that shiny, or not shiny. I'm working on that Mega Lopunny for you. I'm just trying to get somebody who can invite me to one that has a time slot left. You can do Poliwag? Okay. Yeah, that works fine. You want Magneton? Yeah, I can do Magneton. What do you want in exchange for it when we hit Forever Friends? Ooh, this one has 4 people. Can I fit that in? No, I cannot. I'm gonna what's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna do this one. Hopefully I can clear it quickly, and then immediately do that other one. Whichever you want. I would prefer Poliwag. That way, if I get one that's better than it, or it is the better of the two, when I have another Poliwag, I can choose more informedly to which one to evolve. Alrighty, Bubba. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for all the motivation and stuff. You're a good egg. Nice to have you. Have a good night. All right. Oh, Crom, I timed out. Oh, okay. All right. Where is Andrew? Andrew, I've got you an RSVP. And then we're going to get Lyanna in here, and we're going to get a bunch of the other subs in here. What was the Pokemon font called again? So it's from an app called Pokegenie. It's on the App Store and Android Store. If you download that and then go to your settings for Pokegenie, you can add its keyboard, which gives you all of those symbols and stuff. What's up, Rex? I saw earlier you wanted my code. If you join the Discord, you can get my code. Oh, Merryweather got a Hundo Mudsdale from a random trade. That's cool. Is there Groudon? Not till 5 a.m. in Copenhagen, which is about 3 hours from now. And I'm not going to be up that late, so. You found it? Hey, awesome. Yeah, that's how I sort a lot of my collection, is through that. There's a lot of good symbols in there. Shiny Zekrom Hundo incoming in 6 minutes? Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, Rob, so I set up this RSVP for Andrew. When that Zekrom starts, can you re-invite me? If possible. I know that's asking a lot, but if you have a spare invite, if you could, because I had to change my RSVP for that. How do we build friendships so we can remote raid? So I can invite you to a remote raid whenever, but to trade specifically is just sending gifts every day, joining a remote raid if you can, stuff like that. 1 interaction per day. And then, of course, I'll take invites to weekly challenge groups, but it's first come, first serve. So if I get yours first, I will happily join your weekly challenge. Gonna make a peak thumbnail? Yeah, no kidding. That would be pretty awesome. All right. Well, I don't know why Andrew may beat on that, but yeah, hopefully they join that. This one Zekrom is up to 8 people, and I think that's probably going to be the play because I can't remote another low punny. I got to make use of what I got. Currently, there isn't any Groudon raids till 3 hours from now. Yeah. Yeah, in Copenhagen, it's really early in the morning right now. But when it does come around, especially in the morning tomorrow, if anybody's in the Discord, I'm more than happy to pass early morning raids around to those people because I work then. But because of the nature of my job, I can pass raids around, but I can't really join them. Yo, I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We got about 20 or 30 minutes left in the stream, so I'm going to try to take full advantage of that by using the last of my remotes. What are the raids going on then? Moltres, Entei, Shadow Moltres, Shadow Entei, Primal Kyogre and Shadow Kyogre, Shadow Groudon and Primal Groudon, and Mewtwo. I think I got them all. And Tauros, Combat Tauros, but I would not recommend raiding Combat Tauros. All right, y'all, I have a low punny that's about to start. Does anybody want low punny? Oh, yeah, and Collector, I have 2 Zekroms coming up if you would like Zekrom. All right. Andrew, I can solo Mega Lopunny, but I don't know that Lyanna can. So I'm going to try and invite other people. But the fact that we can't hit that many isn't really something I can control, unfortunately. For that, the thing I would recommend is to download Pokegenie and raids that way. I just saw someone spent 25 plus hours for shiny Latias. I might be fried. I don't know. That's like the upper end of what it would take. I think. That feels like really unlucky. Like just to me personally. Hey Logan, what's up? What's your code? If you join the Discord, you can get a permanent spot on my friends list, but if you just want to add to raid, you can put your code in chat now and I can add you for that. I only have a couple more raids coming though because I'm ending stream at around 9 p.m. just after that. Yeah, that seems just really unlucky, just like in general. I always hear people talk about and recommend Pokegenie. What is it? So basically, you put your trainer code into the app, and then it gives a comprehensive list of all the stuff that's in raid rotation right now. Also, everybody back out of this low punny because I'm not going to be able to join with y'all. It gives a comprehensive list of all of the raids that are available that aren't like in-person GoFest stuff. And when you join a queue, it will give you the remote, the code of another trainer who has that raid on them. You add them, and then they invite you and 4 other people to that raid, making it 6. And that's usually enough to beat pretty much every lobby. So that way you guarantee you get your remote raid lobbies in. Sometimes it flubs. Sometimes people don't join. But 5 or 6 people is usually enough to do pretty much every raid. So as long as you got good Pokemon, it's fine. That's how you do it. Hi, I got a question. Is there still a chance there will be a Rayquaza raid anymore? When Global Go Fest starts, it's in the rotation because every single legendary is spawning. I think it's only Sunday that Rayquaza will show up. It's either only Saturday or only Sunday, but it is showing up. that is the best way to... That's the best way to get it. I don't know if it's going to have like a raid day or anything anytime soon, but eventually we should be getting it as a shadow, which would be cool. Yeah, here, Logan, let me add you. Let me unadd the person that gave me the low punny. Let's clear this. Let's get Logan added. 316 5313 3175. All right. Sorry, thanks for the quick answer. Yeah, I answered that a little slower than I would have liked personally, but yeah, Rayquaza will be in raids during Global Go Fest. In fact, hopefully I'm going to be able to share invites during Global Go Fest for Rayquaza because I'll be in person, and I'll have people with me that'll be doing the raids, and there should be plenty of room to crash as well. Okay, Bluey backed out of that. Riz sent me that, but I don't really have enough time. Yeah, it conflicts as well. Does anybody want Zekrom? Logan, when you add me back, I can invite you to this Zekrom if you'd like. Totally up to you. Oh, who's Primitive Devils in chat? I gotta double back and figure out who that was. I am struggling to remember. But Chris, if you drop your code in chat, if you'd like to do the Zekrom, I can invite you to that. Ooh, here is a Zekrom that is not on my list. Do I have enough to do it? I think I have 2 more. Let's try it. Ooh, 3's not enough though. We need like 1 or 2 more people. No, yeah, Andrew, I understand it needs 4 people to take down. It's just I can't get that many. Everybody else in stream has already basically done their low punnies for the day, with the exception of Liana, who's always doing them. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty rough because I would rather not use a remote raid pass on Mega Low Punny since I already have the energy. But yeah, Andrew, definitely consider using Pokegenie because that app will network you with somebody who has access to a Mega Low Punny, but also 5 other people. Yeah, it's just the trouble is I'd just rather not... I already did 2 Mega Low Punnies tonight. I'd rather not use it on something else, you know? I'd rather use it on something else, rather. I'm sorry if that caused any frustration, but it's like, there's already an app for that. And it's a really good app, too. Like, I'm not endorsed by them or anything, but I've used it before, so I'm just speaking from experience. Is anybody looking for anything in the Shadow 3 stars? I don't know what this is, but I have one on me. Yeah, no, I totally get it. But yeah, I would just recommend Pokegenie for that, because that way you have 6 total people to guarantee that you take it down. Especially because if you need the energy, you need it for the decks, you need it just as a counter. Like, you know, I know that feeling because... especially with the primals. When I first started raiding the primals, that was a horrible time. Primal Kyogre is the most annoying raid boss of all time. What's Pokegenie? So Pokegenie, Poke Genie, Genie, how you spelled it, is in the App Store, whatever App Store for your device. And basically, you add your trainer code to your profile there. And then from there, you just pick whatever raid you'd like to join. And it shares somebody else's code who has that raid on them with you. And that person also gets their code shared with 4 other people. That way you have a lobby of 6 to go and take on whatever raid that person has on them. So, for example, the App Store, so it'll be, and I think it's on Google Play Store, or the App Store if you have Apple. The Zekrom invite was when you invited me to earlier, but I lost it. Had to quit as only 2. Oh, I'm so sorry. You only had 2 people to rate it? Is it still around you? Because if so, I could try and join it. We could try and redeem it. But it's like, yeah, only 2 is really rough. Okay, there's Chris's code. Let's get Chris added. Only looking for Shadow Beldums. Haven't had any luck finding them? Yeah. It's a really uncommon one. I've also been looking for basically any of the Shadow 1-stars. Like, I only got the Hundo of the Porygon. I would love to have the Shiny. But the Hundo's really cool too, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining or anything. 0822 5442 9932. Lord Ines. Overlord reference. Alright, I added you. Okay, so that's a Shadow... Why is Gligar a 3-star? Okay, well, if somebody wants Shadow Gligar, I have one on me if somebody would like it. Very confused about that app. Yeah, I would watch a YouTube tutorial personally, because I was also confused when I first downloaded it. I had somebody who knew how to use it show it to me. But I would definitely watch a tutorial about it, because it is really simple once you get used to it. It's just rough when you start out. Okay, this Zekrom should turn out a lot better for whoever joins it. Yeah, Rob, I'm sorry about that previous Zekrom. That's really rough. I always find that annoying. Does Pokegenie cost money? Nope. Not even a cent. You can spend more to get quicker access to raids and stuff, but that's like, you don't really need that. But yeah, no, Pokegenie's free. If it costs anything just like generically to use it, I would be really upset. You can, I think, pay to remove ads, but that's like, not necessary. Tavis asked if I can add me as a friend. If you put your code in chat, I can invite you to one of these last couple raids I've got on me. Totally up to you if you'd like to do that. The alternative is you could join the Discord server I have linked in the description to get a permanent spot on my friends list. Okay, at least you backed out. I was so worried for a second. That would suck. I hate when I have my passes crunched. I had 1 crunch tonight. Man, 15 people in this. Holy cow. There's a lot of in-person people there. I hate having my passes crunched. Yeah, I can't really stress that enough. Sadly, I don't have any remote raid passes. Hey, that's all good, man. If you join the Discord, at least you'll have access to the community. If you have raids on you that you'd like to share with people in there, more than happy to have you do that. I'll take raids tomorrow as well, depending on what it is. I know Super Saiyan's looking for specifically Shadow Beldum as well. So if you have Shadow Beldum, that's a good example. People around my area play a lot, so having a large raid lobby isn't as difficult. Yeah, that's super helpful. I don't live in the city of Pittsburgh, but I live outside it. I've heard there's clumps of people as large as 300 during big events, just walking around and doing raids. It's kind of insane. Alright. Let's cook this Zekrom, guys. He's getting roasted and toasted. I mean, I say that when I'm beating him up with the ground, but, you know. I have a shiny Quaxly with the background? Wow, lol, that's cool. I think I also have that. I was really lucky to have come across it, but I think I evolved it, so it's not as rare. Enjoyed the 3 raids, man. Thank you. Dang, I can't talk. We'll join again when you're next on. Absolutely. Sounds like a plan. I may stream tomorrow. I'm not sure, but definitely the following day. I'm not doing anything that Sunday. Sunday I may stream in the morning though. It would be earlier on in the day, and I would share Copenhagen raids before they go away. So if that interests you, definitely join then. But yeah, thanks for joining. 2271, that's a good Zekrom. That's a CP we just had on that Dialga. Can I still join that raid, says Chris? I'll invite you to the next one. I got one coming up after this one. The one after this will be the last one that I do for the day. But yeah, I can invite you to that. What's up, Red Chili? Help me? With what? You have a raid on you? How can you add me? If you put your code in chat, I can invite you to this next raid that I have coming. But otherwise, the main way that I add people is through people who join the Discord. The Discord's linked in the description and at the top of my channel if you'd like to join. And then that way you can add other people if you want people to do raids with. All right, caught this Zekrom. It is a... Okay, you know what's funny? You know what's really funny? 2271's the CP we had on that last Dialga, right? They have the exact same IV spread. So 2307's the hundo for Zekrom, just like 2307's the hundo for Dialga. And it's purifiable. But this isn't a shadow, so it doesn't matter. That Dialga could have been a 13, 13, 13. That's kind of crazy. All right, you want that last Dialga then? Let's make sure we get that. Whenever the raid starts, I'll invite Rob and Chris for that. Yeah, and then anybody else who joins the Discord, I'll make sure to get in the next stream. Can I get the last Zekrom? Yeah, once it starts is when I'll be able to invite you, because I already did the invites for the raid itself. So what's probably going to happen is once that raid gets to the full lobby, I'll exit that lobby and start a fresh one. But yeah, I'll make sure you get invited to that, because that is the last one I'll do for the day. This is a really good stream. This is really productive. We had a lot of really cool people join. Really happy about that. Here's my code. You invite me to the Zekrom when it starts? Yeah. Let's go down the list of people who don't care. All right, let's get this individual invited. Five, 6. Or no, 5956. 0873. 5434. All right. All right, Lord Irons belongs to... This is Chris, so let's get them added. So, bar... Whoa. Spruce. Here we go. Okay. All right, that Zekrom is coming up in 6 minutes. Red Chiller, are you still in chat? Are you all right? Need something? Y'all good? Looking to raid, looking to add people. Shmoo. 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 Ooh. And while I can't enforce this, anybody who does wind up sticking on the friends list, if you could just consider subscribing. That way you get into raids next time I stream and also get notifications for when I start. That would be super helpful. That way you're at least notified, and it'd be nice to be able to have people return to the stream whenever I go to do invites next time. So I'm back. I just got Pokegenie. Wait till you see how helpful it is. It's going to help so much, especially when you're after something specific. Yeah, Pokegenie is super awesome. Realistically speaking, I probably should have showed an example. You know what? I think while you're here and I have my stream pulled up, I'll just show you. I'm just going to give an example. All right, so let me know when you can see it because I have it pulled up. So, Pokegenie is basically this is the entire front of the app. If you press raid, it shows every Pokemon that's in raids right now, as well as the list of CPs that they'll be when you go to fight them, the CPs you'll get when you catch, and you can go through literally every single one in the game here. Specifically, when it comes to Shadow Beldum, oh, nope. So you can see there's a queue of people because Shadow Beldum is desirable. It's like people want it real bad. But if you wait in this queue, as people get Shadow Beldum to show up on them, you'll move further up in the queue. And then when it's your turn, if you have your ringer on and your phone is able to vibrate, it'll vibrate and send you a notification saying, hey, it's your turn. Get into the raid within 45 seconds. And so then once you open the app, it shows you the code of the trainer who has Shadow Beldum on them. You add that person, and then once everybody in the lobby is ready, that person invites the 5 people they added. I eventually am going to do a video showcasing examples of how this works, but it makes a lot more sense when you open up the app and do it. So, for example, once you find Beldum in that list, you could just press raid, and it puts you in line. It's super helpful. It might take a little bit to get one, but if you're patient, you will get one. With a Pokemon that's in the tier 1s, you can usually hit 1 to 2 per day if you wait in line and you are quick to the notification when it comes up. My advice to you would be that you have your ringer on, though, because it makes it a lot easier. As for how you go about getting your stuff set up, like your profile's right here, you can add your trainer code and your name and stuff, and you can update that on the fly. But yeah, it's super helpful. All right, this last Zekrom is starting very soon. So anybody who wants it, make sure you're ready. I'm going to get this one lobby set up, and once that fills up, I will reset after that. Also, I appreciate this other RSVP, but this is my last remote raid, because I only have one more left, like, period. As far as, like the cap goes. I won't have any more until tomorrow. Also, man, this makes me want Chipotle. Chipotle Mayan art. I really want Chipotle now. Dang it. 21 people in this RCP. Holy cow, man. We're doing numbers. I'm going to do an internet. Oh, I got you, Rob. I'll make sure you get invited. It's just right now I can't send any more invites, as you can see. Do you have Sandstorm or Garland's gifts by chance? I'm from Pennsylvania in the U.S. I'm in a weird spot for that. The ones I would send you would be modern. The only other ones I have are for Chicago, and I don't know what that covers. I think it's modern also. All right, this Zekrom is starting. Hope everybody's ready. All right, sending out a round of invites. I sent that invite out. Hopefully everybody who wants it gets into it. Did we get everybody? We got Schmooze in here. Oh. And Lord Hines. All right, we're good. Yeah, I'll double check my gifts after this though, Tavis. Because if I do have something that fits the bill, I would like to make sure you get it. Let me look at I'm just gonna pull up the Vivillon map on my computer. Yeah, I think it's just modern. Yeah, any further north and it's polar, and then the Midwest is kind of also modern. Yeah, my apologies. I wish I did. That'd be cool. All right, good luck to everybody in this raid. Let's get some shinies and hundos, right? Hey, Collector, thanks for joining. Yeah, this is the best stream we've had so far, and hopefully they only keep getting better, right? See ya. Have a good night. What's up, Sebastian? How's it going? Unfortunately, it kind of caught me in the buff. The stream's about to end, but nice to see you drop in, at least for this last raid. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, you have a good night, man. Thanks for dropping in. All right. Let's see here. 2242, so not spectacular, but a catch is a catch, right? All right. Come on. I got a shiny Squirtle from a Grunt and Purified to be a 98. Hey, that's awesome. I personally wouldn't purify it, but that's a matter of taste. So if that's something that appeals to you, that's definitely cool. Congrats, though. That's an awesome Shadow Shiny. That's super cool. Man, I was wondering if the stream was low volume. I guess it's not. I must be going crazy. All right. Let's check this last Zekrom's IVs. All right. A 12, 12, 10. Definitely going to use that to fuse. I really should be fusing more of these. I don't think I can do any more remotes, right? I just want to double check. Yeah. All right. And that's the last of our remotes. All in all, pretty good. I got one of my passes munched, but we did a low punny, I think 7 Zekroms. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I must have transferred the Dialgas. That's right. My bad. Yeah, I transferred to Dialga, transferred to low punny, and then I was able to manage one Shadow Moltres earlier today. Should I send in the stealth promo channel when I'm streaming tonight? Yes, definitely. Definitely. I'll try to pop in. I just got to make sure I wind down for the night, but I'll try to pop in. Yeah, almost 200 subs. That's insane. We were at 164 when this started, just for the record. Yeah, I'm super grateful. But yeah, I had a big time tonight, and I hope everybody who joined did too. All right. It is getting late, though. It's a lot later than I thought I was going to go. I was only going to do 2 hours, but I'm glad the time ran away from me because we got to do plenty of raids. So thanks to all y'all for joining. I really appreciate it. Hopefully when I either stream tomorrow or the next day, I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next, but I'll make sure it's announced in the Discord, and you'll definitely get notifications for it from the channel if you're subscribed with notifications. So, but anyway, thank you everybody for joining, and